Good morning.
Oh, wow.
Good animorning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday. It's the end of the week. What happened? What happened to the week?
It's gone.
It's gone. So, hey guys. Mike is feeling a little bit woozy and weird this morning.
Yeah.
So he might duck out later, or he might just be quiet. Who knows? I feel like, I don't know. He says that he feels just like dehydrated.
Yeah. I'm trying to drink water to try and... I got a headache and a tiny bit of nausea. So I'm avoiding taking painkillers because that'll make me more nauseous.
Yeah.
And I'm nauseous, so I can't eat. And then so I can't take painkillers. So I'm hoping it's dehydration.
Yeah. Just drink a ton of water.
So I can share your screen, yeah?
Give me uno momento, por favor.
Uno momento.
Uno momento. I thought I saved this pure ref somewhere, but it doesn't seem to be able to find it now.
Can you just go right click on the pure ref and be like,
recent?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to come up in recent.
Did you save it?
Yeah. Sure did.
If you'd saved it, it would come up in recent.
Well, it's not.
Demonstrably.
It's not, and I did. So I don't know what happened. That's okay. I'll just gather more reference images. Yes, you can share my screen.
Is there a chance that you've got 2 instances of pure ref open?
No, I have 1 instance. I had 2 instances yesterday.
Okay.
Does that affect things?
Well, it might be that you didn't save it, but you didn't close it.
Oh, right. No, I saved it and closed it.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem to have saved, so I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, I'm sharing our screen.
Share my screen.
Oh,
I'll just copy these images back in.
Oh, look, there's OBS.
Ooh, there's OBS.
Yeah, it's on my screen.
Oh, you see? What you sighing about?
Nothing.
Oh, poor Mike. I feel bad that you feel ill.
I feel bad that you feel bad that I feel
Oh no! Trapped in an endless cycle.
Infinite loop. Hopefully I'll be okay. I feel like I'm getting better by degrees.
That's good. I'm glad you're starting to feel better. Okay, cool. I have some reference. It's helpful. Okay, there we go. Reference recovered.
Nicely done.
How are you guys feeling? Are you alright? How is everybody this Friday? Now that I can put my eyeballs back on the chat again. Josh Hart, you're great. Oh, I'm glad. That's awesome.
Good for you.
Oh no, Rabbit feels bad that Mike feels bad that Inchi feels bad that Mike feels bad. Now everybody feels bad.
Feels bad, man.
Feels baby. I'm baby.
I probably won't do too much drawing, but I'll be here in your corner in the...
Well, you could field the chat if you wanted. And then I could focus more on the poster.
Okay. You're giving me a job even though I'm ill.
Damn, he saw right through me. No, you don't have to do that if you don't want. I can field the chat and do the poster, and it's no problem.
All right.
Okay.
I'll tell jokes.
Okay. Did you watch the joke episode yet of Game Grumps, where they just tell jokes? Because the jokes are really good.
No, I haven't seen that particular episode.
Cinnamon, good morning. Yeah, Doig's feeling a bit under the weather. Oh, I see. I'm just flipping this one layer. That's not what I wanted. I want to flip the canvas so I can check if this looks okay the other way around.
Maybe the chat could tell me jokes, and then I can tell you the jokes that the chat say.
Oh, I'm glad you're doing okay, Rabbit.
Oh, you should check the rabbit chat.
Yeah, I saw very briefly this morning, and I was gonna say to you, holy crap, like, Rabbit's colours and everything are so appealing.
Yeah.
I haven't had a proper look though. I saw that I had a bunch of notifications and I skimmed through them, and I was gonna look at them properly after the stream. So Rabbit, on first impression, things are looking amazing.
I looked over the designs, I think, for the Doig Bear. My favourites are F and O.
Oh, okay.
F-O.
I'll bear that in mind when I'm looking. Tib is jealous that her boyfriend gets a day off work, whereas she has to do effects work. That just means that he has to, like, keep you company though, right? Like, tell you jokes and stuff. Sympathize with you.
A priest, a pastor, and a rabbit walk into the bar. The rabbit says to the priest, "I think it might be a typo."
That's good. I like it. Oh my gosh. I like jokes, okay? They make me laugh. They're really funny. That was a good one. I wish I could remember them, because I'd love to tell you guys some of the ones from the Game Grumps episode. I hope I remember that rabbit one, because that's great.
You know you've got India good if you hear that particular cackle belly laugh.
What do you mean? Quiet you.
It's good though. Like,
ha!
Imagine if you had just aggressive laughter.
I have aggressive everything else, so it would make sense.
But it's just like someone be like, "What's up, Doc?" And you'd be like, yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool, actually. Leo's eyeball is very high. Do I want the one to be higher or that one to be lower? That's a question. Let's make that one higher.
I want to start a short animation film as a hobby, and I'm a noob.
Ooh.
Can you recommend Procreate? Says Dread Frog.
I can't personally, because I haven't actually used Procreate for animation before. But we have a friend called David Liu who's used it for professional projects and says he really likes it. So I think it's a good one. So I can't personally recommend it, but I can tell you that our very good professional friend does recommend it. So.
Doig, do a knock knock joke where the name is IMAP. India, knock knock.
No, who's there?
IMAP.
I know this one because I watched the episode. IMAP. Boo. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Aaron fell for that one and laughed his head off. It's a good one.
Funny joke.
It's a funny joke.
I'm feeling better by degrees.
You are? How many?
32 degrees.
Nice, dude.
The jokes are helping.
Can anyone else remember any of the other jokes? There were some really good ones. Oh man. I can't think off the top of my head. Damn it. I want to joke Mike back to health.
We have a Sonic joke book somewhere.
We do. It's really bad, though. It's official and it's really bad.
Oh, India, I saw yesterday.
Like, why does Sonic not like sharing? Because he's a hedgehog. That's one of the jokes. It's really bad.
So he hogs stuff.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's only hogging something. Is that
it's an
British
English term. Yeah.
That must be an English UK comics written one.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
So you were saying my name as if you had something you wanted to say to me.
The person, I think his name was Aaron Weber.
Yeah.
He took over the Sonic Twitter.
Yeah.
He's stepping down.
No!
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's got a promotion.
To what?
I don't...
Is he Sonic now? Is his promotion to being Sonic?
Yeah, he's ascended in there. They've rewritten his DNA and he runs really fast now.
Yeah, but the thing is that I don't think it's any underestimation to say that he kind of single-handedly rebuilt Sonic's reputation.
He single-handedly rebuilt Sonic's reputation.
Like, the fact that the Sonic Twitter doesn't take itself super seriously and jokes with people is a massive reason why Sonic kind of became more cool again.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's him. Like, if he's gone, I worry. I worry for my blue boy. What's going to happen to him?
I think the people continuing to manage the account will keep the same approach or similar approach.
But they're not the same person.
No.
So I don't know if they will have the same voice.
Yeah.
Oh, a cog is a person who covets here too. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait. How have you read Tibbs's thing yet?
No.
Okay. How does a mansplainer get his water?
I don't know how.
A well, actually.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I feel like I have some aspects of being a mansplainer.
Oh, well, actually, I don't think you do. Maybe. You do, yeah, you do. But I don't think you're doing it because I'm a girl. I think you're just doing it because you're just like that. So I don't feel targeted because of my gender.
Targeted?
Yeah.
You don't feel targeted?
Yeah.
Like I have some sort of guidance system?
That's very funny, Mike.
I'm ill. I get passes.
This is really good, Mike. Well done. Dead out of den. Mike should lie down. Aww.
I've been watching a series on Netflix.
Is it called New Girl?
Yeah, with Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah.
As Jess. There's an episode where they go to Prince's house.
A prince's house?
Not a prince's house.
The prince's house.
The prince's house,
okay.
Yeah. And watching the episode, I was like, oh, whoa. I didn't know Prince was still alive.
What?
What do you mean?
What did you think happened to him?
He died.
What?
Yeah, this was the. Yeah.
Did he actually die?
Yeah.
What?
So I went through the motions of like, oh, I didn't realize Prince was still alive.
I didn't realize Prince was dead.
And then
I'm having whiplash.
Yeah. And then he died 4 years ago.
What happened?
Overdose. bad
Oh man.
medication.
Oh jeez, that's really sad.
But yeah, so I went through the motions of like, I must have known that he was dead, but then I seen him in this, like I thought was.
Are they allowed to do that? Did they show his face?
Well, it was. What? It was filmed like 2 or 3 years before he died.
Oh.
So it's not a recent.
I thought you meant that they had like used computers to put him into it.
No, he was alive when he was on the show.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right.
2 years later.
I was going to say, otherwise that'd be kind of disrespectful.
2 years later, he died, and then 7 years later, I watched the episode.
Oh man, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
What a weird feeling. I'm still processing the fact that Prince is dead. Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. He was young.
So many people who overdose are.
Yeah, it's an old episode, but they play it like he's magic. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Wait, that literally happened to Prince. They made a digital copy of him against his wishes. Wait, what do you mean?
Not in that though, right?
I don't think so. I think it means in something else. Really? Like, that's so disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that Audrey Hepburn ad where they like use her to advertise chocolate or something. And it's like, guys, come on.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I know she's famous, but like this lady, you know, died a long time ago. You can't just use her to sell your chocolate. Like, you don't know if she would have been in support of doing that or not.
Yeah.
So weird.
Sorry to sort of bring the weird tone.
It wouldn't have been totally weird if I had known that Prince was dead. Then it would have just been like, oh yeah. That is a weird feeling though.
Whoa! Because Justin Timberlake wanted to use him for a dumb Super Bowl halftime. Probably out of spite because Prince hated Justin Timberlake and refused to work with him in life.
Oh wow, Justin. What the fuck? I quite liked Justin Timberlake until this moment. Because all I've ever seen him in is like funny skits.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of his music, but after he was focusing on music, he seemed to be doing a lot of comedy stuff. That seemed really fun. I didn't realise he was so spiteful. Like, if the dude doesn't like you, just get over it.
You should play that game called Get Over It instead.
I should not do that.
Getting over it. No, Justin Timberlake should.
Oh, Justin Timberlake should. Yeah, that's true. We should send him a copy.
If you'd heard Tibbs talk about him at any length, you'd hate him easy.
Really? Oh man. I didn't realise he was such a doof.
Don't know if you knew this, Justin Timberlake is an asshole who grew his career by throwing Britney Spears under the bus repeatedly.
What?
Whoa.
Really?
Whoa.
Did he? I didn't know that. Wow. Oh jeez. I'm now annoyed that I ever found him funny. That sucks. What an asshole. Anyone who makes their career by throwing anyone else under the bus, like, I have problems with.
Yeah. You got to be the one to push people up, not pull others down so you seem taller.
Exactly, yeah. If you're getting where you want to go by making sure that no one else is able to compete, then are you really good? Probably not. If you needed to get those people out of the way in order for you to get anywhere, then probably you're not that good.
Rabbit says, you know what we have to do? Boost our careers by throwing Justin Timberlake
under the bus.
Justin Timberlake under the bus. A real bus.
Wow. I guess so. Wow. Well, now I know. They dated early on in their careers and he cheated on her, but she forgave him. But when she cheated on him, he didn't shut up about it for years. He constantly made himself a victim. She wasn't the only one either, just the only one with name recognition. I didn't even know that, like, she cheated on him or something. I am not in the loop with what celebrities are doing at all. I do feel bad for Britney Spears though. Like, it seems like there was a whole lot of controversy made out of her life and her actions, that it doesn't feel like she deserved the amount of negative attention she got. Well, now I know. Thank you for enlightening me about Justin Timberlake. What an asshole. How dare he be funny? Seriously, it's the worst. Assholes who are funny. It's like, I enjoyed your joke. How dare you tell me a joke?
How dare you?
Yeah.
Use humor.
F off. Just don't pretend like you're a person with funny things to say.
You're taking a weird slant on this.
I'm sorry.
Don't pretend you're a person. You're just a lizard.
You're just an asshole. Skin. And you're endearing me to you by telling funny jokes, but you don't really have the right to tell funny jokes. You've been a dick to everyone. Just go back into your hole, Justin. Go back into your Justin hole and stay there.
Jeez.
I'm thinking that, yeah, this could be fun. I'm gonna see if I can do it lineless.
That does look cool.
I mean, it's a bit choppy the way I've been doing it, but maybe I'll try lassoing from now on. Lasso! It's fun to work on something that's like just low pressure and fun and kind of fast, where I can experiment a little bit. Here we are. I'm going to try lassoing instead. So what are you guys up to today? What's everybody working on? Well, Prince referred to after the 2-pack hologram as the ultimate slavery. Yeah, I mean, using someone's image against their will to advertise something is like really not a good move. That's really disrespectful. And it's even more disrespectful when they can't defend themselves because they're dead.
Yeah.
Like, it shows you the extent people will go through for money. Aww, Habbo, thank you. I appreciate that. Donnie is my favourite part.
Give
He's happy.
India more compliments.
What? No, don't. What the heck?
It makes me feel better.
Oh, Mike. That's sweet. Give Mike some compliments.
I'm not doing
Mike's the one in need. Are you sitting there feeling ill? Whoa, one of your dumbest tweets in a while's got over 600 likes. What did you tweet? Did you tweet a funny joke?
Was it a real funny joke?
Rabbit has linked it. Can you tell me what it is, Mike?
It's a roto-brushed hologram chicken experience.
Wait, what? I'm sorry?
Oh my gosh. It's a rotating chicken.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't sound...
It's fantabulous. Can you see it?
Yeah, yeah. Did you make that, Rabbit? Rabbit, did you put your time into that rotating chicken?
I'm gonna like it.
Yeah, I might also have to like that. You know, Rabbit, you know what the people want.
Give the people what they want.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, you got it. Get Swifty.
Get Swifty.
Mike, draw some manga, some leboob.
Just draw boobs, Mike. It'll make you feel better.
Alright.
It probably actually will make you feel better.
You calling me out, India?
No, I'm saying you like boobs. It's a fine thing to like. I understand.
Oh, fair enough.
It's a video from a hologram chicken display, and then I spent an hour rotoscoping it in After Effects. Ah, Rabbit, I love you. I think that deserves to get a lot of likes. Doig, look at some furless bears. That's not going to make him feel any better, Habo.
No, they're creepy, yo.
I can tell you that. Hey Noah, how's it going? Can everyone hear the music okay, by the way?
Can you not hear it?
I can, but I don't know if the stream can.
You can hear the music,
Because we tend to put the music on too quiet. It's very dramatic music for painting turtles.
I didn't know Aiden Drake 72 was Noah, so I'm glad I know.
I feel like I knew, but I'd forgotten. So yeah, I'm also happy that I was reminded that that's Noah.
India, I recently learned that twerp were okay with people streaming their music on Twitch.
I mean, that's good. I'm glad.
Which means we could play some.
We could. We would get muted. Wait a second. Hasn't Twitch brought in a new thing now?
Yeah.
Twitch has brought in a new thing where now you can get copyright struck for using music. So we want to be careful about it. Like they're taking down. There's a bad system in place where you can get fined or something for having.
Fined?
There's some punishment for having some punishment
music.
beyond being muted for having it on your videos, but they don't tell you which videos it's on. They just say you have it.
Oh.
And so people are annoyed because like it counts clips as well. So it's like they need to go through and delete all their clips and all their videos to be safe, to make sure that, because they don't know which one it's talking about.
Gotcha, that sucks.
But you can't delete clips past a certain point because it only displays for you the first 50 or something.
Oh.
So people are trapped. Like, they can't fix it.
Oh.
So we want to be careful. I'm assuming Twitch will fix that because it's an unfair system, but
Hopefully.
until they do. Fabulous Flareon! You have a great sleep. What a cool name. Yeah, sleep well. I wish you good dreams. It's gonna be fun to do something lineless. I wish I could take credit for these colours, but I have colour picked them.
That's okay. You can learn from what you're doing with them.
Yeah, I'm amazed at these colours.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you guys know from yesterday, I think, or the day before, whenever it was I first picked these colours, that I'm just like blown away by the fact that it looks green when it's so not green. It's purple. This is purple that I'm using right now. I'm painting a purple turtle and it looks green. It's amazing.
Wait. No, it is real time. I was just wondering because yeah.
I'm sorry?
I thought maybe the screen capturing had frozen, but it is moving.
It is. I'm sorry. I'm refining the edges. So it's probably going to be pretty difficult to see where I am on the canvas, but
Yeah.
I'm just like neatening up the mask a tiny bit because
Gotcha.
I used paint strokes rather than lasso there, so it's a bit choppy.
Gotcha.
So it's very subtle what I'm doing.
Yeah, see, that's the power of color in context, is you can light them with a color that'll affect all of the local colors. But if they're all pulled in a similar direction, your brain can work it out.
Yeah. Mikey colour. I'm gonna label my layers properly.
What happened to India? What did you do with her?
I know, right? Leo colours. I'm doing this in a sensible way. All my other layers are also labelled.
Can anyone see what the file name is that she's working in?
Nobody look at the file name! Why would you do me like that, Doig?
Why would I do you like that?
Yeah.
No reason.
Proxy TV says, 3:26 AM where I am, but I fell asleep eating barbecue earlier, so now I'm up. You fall asleep in the act of eating barbecue. Sounds like a good life you have there. See you, Tip.
Yeah, Photoshop crashed on India. And so she reopened it and it recovered some files, and one of the files it recovered was this very poster you're looking at.
It says Turtles Bandos. It does not.
And in the process of saving it, India sort of like slid her hand across the keyboard and then hit enter. So I think it's called something like
It's called GHDGGGGGGGGGGGFH.psd. I'll have you know.
How hard is it just to write Turtles poster?
Really hard. Really, really hard. I used the wrong colour. There we go. This is orange. Sorry. It's just fascinating. So how... I've picked these colours and I'm like, wow, these are amazing. How would I go about just like natively figuring out these colours without colour picking them?
If you colored the turtles locally and then put a color layer over them, you can just shift them all like that.
I don't want to colour them locally, though. Like, to me, it kind of feels a little bit like cheating to colour them locally and then let a hue saturation thing do the work. Like, I want to be able to colour pick straight off the bat the right kind of colours.
Right.
Like, how would I work that out? What kind of thought process would I need to go through for that?
I guess knowing. I mean, this is what I do.
What, you pull them locally first?
Yeah. And then shift them.
I just want to be able to use colours like this straight off the bat. Because it feels like if I do it local colours first and then hue shift them, then I feel like I'm constrained by the local colours being there first.
You're not so much constrained as you're jumping off a neutral base. I'm not saying you wouldn't hue shift it. You would add a color layer over the top at like 30 to 40% with the color you want to additively add to your local palette.
Oh.
Hue shifting won't get you there.
I don't know if I'm not sure if I want that. That's what I'm looking for.
There's a 70-80% chance that's what that's how they arrived at the palette that's in the actual animation.
You think?
Yeah.
Right. Then maybe I'm just being picky. Like, maybe I do need to do that.
I mean, if you were painting it traditionally, you would have to know.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I've seen artists who just do it. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool.
I mean, that's why observational studies are important. But I'm trying to think of how I could explain it other than make it more orange.
Yeah. I mean, some of these colours are literally orange.
Yeah.
You know? Which is bonkers to me that you can paint orange and it looks green.
Well, the orange on the orange skin tone on Leo in the center is actually sort of like has a slight desaturation and grey to it because you're mixing the two complementaries together.
Yeah. It does, that's true. And that's what makes it look green, is what you're saying.
What you could also do is if you put the main color underneath and then you paint with the light color on top and you kind of mix it together, then you can get an idea of what it would be.
Did I use blue? I think I did. I think that's it. Yeah, Habbo wants to know too. Yeah, I guess local colours first and then putting additive colours over the top.
Mm-hmm.
You could take a base colour then subtly paint over it with another colour like blue for shadow. Blue and green makes a blue-green. I really like it when people use like coloured shadows. I think that's so cool. There are two types of shadows that make me artistically super happy. And that's pure black shadows and any kind of like saturated colourful shadows.
I'm not a fan of pure black shadows.
You're not a fan of pure black shadows?
No. What?
I'm just like, why? They're so cool.
I like pure
Gurren
black.
Lagann.
I like seeing other things. I just don't like working with like myself. I like pure black shadows when it's pure white for the contrast. I think that's super stark and awesome. But if you have if you're coloring something that has pure white and pure black, any other color is never as striking or as compositionally awesome as white is. And that annoys me.
I mean,
everything else is a grey.
What do you feel about Rise? Because Rise uses pure black shadows all the time.
I like Rise.
Like, the pure black shadows there like make me so happy.
What is Magnolabololia? What is that?
What?
People are saying Magnolabololia.
I don't know what that is. Mike Mignola.
Oh, right, okay. I mean,
yeah.
It's Dave Stewart that colors that. I mean, he does a great job.
Really, does Mike Mignola not colour his own work? I always assumed he did.
I think it's Dave Stewart that colors Hellboy.
It's very particular, like the colouring. It feels like it goes very, very well with Mike Mignola's art.
I don't know if Mike Mignola colors his own stuff.
Huh, interesting. There's a blue colour here that I don't have. And I'm going to have to make it up. So there is going to be one colour on here that I didn't colour pick. Okay, so I need a darker version of this colour. So I'm just going to push it darker. Would it be darker and less saturated as well? Or darker and more saturated, Mike?
Which one?
If I was going to do like a shadow colour of the shell of the plastron.
Oh. It would be darker.
And more purple, maybe?
Depends on... Well, yeah, I think it would be a cooler shadow. If it's a warm light, then it'd be a cooler shadow.
Okay, let's try this. See what happens. I don't think I went dark enough.
Alan Alice asks, a question for you too. I was going to do this even though it's not... What? Okay, let me read through it first. See if I can... I was going to do this even though it's not a specific challenge, but because I've been curious about it. I wanted to try to animate some moves that look like fighting game moves.
Ooh, cool.
I wanted to know if you had any good piece of advice.
Oh man, that's fun. That sounds like a fun project.
Ow.
I guess look at the masters. You know, look at fighting games that you like, that you think do a good job. Like Street Fighter is great. All of the Capcom fighting games are pretty great for looking at fighting moves.
Thanks for the host, Dark Rising. I think there's an animator that did a reconstruction of a punch by Ryu.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they kind of broke it down how they were approaching it. So look for that. I think that might help.
Yeah, like just be very careful about like your spacing and how many frames you're using. Because one of the things about fighting games is that unlike most of... When we animate usually, we want to use things like follow through and anticipation. But you're very limited in the amount of that you can do in a fighting game. Mm-hmm. Because the more important thing to the makers is that the gameplay feels very sharp and immediate. And so you can't have like a 5-frame anticipation before someone punches, because as soon as someone hits that button, that punch needs to be coming out immediately. So things like follow through and anticipation, they find very cool tricks to try and include them without them taking away from the responsiveness of the character. Yeah. So they'll roll an anticipation into the punch itself.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so they'll have like, you know, they'll use an arc on a slash so it goes back a bit before it goes forward, or they'll have the body come forward with the weapon going back for 1 frame. There's also lots of frozen frames when people get hit, which is cool.
Yeah, hit stop. It's called hit stop.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I think you lean more towards follow through and reaction in a fighting game animation than you do anticipation and build up.
Well, a lot of the reactions are just like you said, 1 held frame. I feel like this blue might be a bit too saturated that I'm using right now. What about you guys in chat? Do you guys have any advice?
Be Emotive said study movies and break down actual martial arts, and you can base your keyframes off of those. I think you could base the posing off of those, but not necessarily the timing or the rhythm or the spacing.
Yeah. Rolando's a good person to ask, though. Like, Rolando specializes in pixel art animation, and I feel like he's probably looked at a bunch of fighting games.
There was the guy from you know, the YouTube show where the guy spoke in like a higher pitched voice, extra credits.
Oh, right, yeah.
The guy who was the narrator of the extra credits, he went on to make a YouTube channel
Extra Frame.
Yeah, analyzing game animation. His one on Smash Brothers would be interesting.
Oh, that's a great idea, Mike. What a good recommendation.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out Extra Frame on YouTube. It's a really good breakdown. I'm just gonna put my dressing gown on. Feeling all chilly. Yeah, I also miss him being on extra credits. I kind of dropped off watching it after he left.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because I don't actually know if the writers changed. I think
he's not gonna get away with this.
I think I just appreciated his delivery.
I don't think the writers. Whoa! Hey.
Oh, hey.
Lumpy raid.
Whoa! 7 chords. What a raid! 46 people. Hey, how are you doing? How is everyone? And how was your stream? Welcome. I am making a movie poster for fun.
Oh.
Mike is feeling ill.
Yeah, for fun. Welcome to the Animation Breakfast Club.
Welcome.
How was your stream, Cordsy? Also, Raiders, be sure to press that home button.
Oh, you're using the technique.
Yeah. Come count us our viewers. Wah, wah,
Ultimate
wah.
Twitch Jitsu.
Twitch Jitsu. Nice. Celatari, those are so many cool emotes. I did get some water. I think it's reaching my system now. It's in my lungs.
Oh no, that's not where it should be, Mike.
Yeah, I'm feeling 34 degrees better now.
That's great. Oh, I'm so happy.
Help me! Wake up! Shut up, Tails!
Whoa.
Whoa, Celatari.
Who
7th chords, you gifted a subscription. Thank you so much.
Who got them emotes? Pride emotes, yay.
Whoop whoop. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, 7th chords.
Vert MB, that's why I'm not drawing so much. I just got my head in my hand.
Aww. Oh, Mike.
Thank you so much for the gift sub. 7th cards. Cardsy. You got more emotes to disturb your friends.
Perfect.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Which one?
The Pride Love one. That's cool.
What does it look like?
It's
I'm
got
looking for
a
it.
rainbow in the background and a dude
Oh,
holding
yeah.
a heart.
I see it. That is nice.
So for those of you just joining, Swifty is doing a poster for Rise of the TMNT.
For fun, not
For fun.
for the actual company, just
Alright,
for
yeah,
me.
for fun.
I'm just fanning out, you know.
Yeah, any you all any y'all like Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Have you seen it? If you've not seen it,
then we've got some homework for you.
Yeah.
If you like animation, and you like goofy shenanigans, and you like character development too, then you will enjoy it.
I wonder why you heard that it was kind of bad, Boyd Wanderer.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, I can only speak for myself. It's currently one of my favorite series. It's excellent. Oh my gosh, the animation and art alone send me into a tizzy. But then the characters are so funny, and when the drama happens, the drama is so effective because it's been funny the majority of the time.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of contrast there.
It is a very good time.
It's so good. Like, a lot of people I know haven't seen it, which is kind of why I sing its praises so much now that I've discovered it's a thing. It's because I really want people to discover this series. It's so good. So good.
The writing's really tight. The character interactions come from a place of heart. It's doing things differently, but you can see that it's driven by good decisions. And yeah, Alan Ellis is saying the only thing I find strange about it is that they swapped the role of Raphael and Leonardo. They didn't. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I think they mean that Raphael starts out the leader because he's the oldest brother.
Yeah, but the show is about their rise. They become little by little with.
Yeah, this is set before any of the other series. This is when they first are training, and Raph is the leader by default because he's the oldest. But that doesn't necessarily mean he wants to be the leader, or he's going to end up still being the leader by the end of the series. But that's the way it starts.
Yeah.
I think he's a pretty good leader too.
He's trying.
He at least takes the situation seriously enough.
I think that's part of his kind of character.
I wouldn't trust this Leo to be a leader right now.
Yeah.
He has some leadership qualities and capabilities. He's extremely smart and very good at strategizing, but he's also a bit of a dick. I wouldn't trust him.
But the thing I like about it is that every other character also thinks that.
Well, he comes through when it counts. He does care.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
He does care. It's just he's so inclined to make jokes to kind of... That's his way of coping with situations, is just to make jokes about them.
Yeah.
And it's that's great until you're facing something that could literally murder you.
Take care, Cards. Thanks so much for the raid. Really,
Cards, night. Yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much for bringing people over, and I hope you guys all had an awesome stream with Cords. We wish that you could hang out more. Oh, I see. But when it was announced you didn't like the character designs because you really liked the previous TMNT. That's cool. Yeah, I understand it. Personally, I am in love with the new character designs. I love that they made them all... I can tell them apart now. I can tell them apart even when they don't have their masks on. And each character design is tailored to the character's personality.
Your favorite's Donnie.
What, my favorite design?
Yeah.
Don't know what my favorite design is.
Oh.
Donnie's a great design. They're all great designs. But I love the slick lines. I love that Mikey's got a more rounded face. And these...
I want to say something. Dart Ryzen says, my only thing is that Rob Paulson didn't voice act one of the Turtles in Rise of the TMNT. He is the voice director.
Yeah, he's the voice director.
All of the voices.
And he occasionally voices some of the people in TMNT as well, like Rise of.
Yeah, he's some of the villain characters, I think.
Yeah. Leo and Donatello's voices in particular are very, very good in this one. Mikey and Raph are also excellent, but I hadn't heard anyone interpret Leo and Donnie like this before, so I really liked that. But yeah, the designs are so... I mean, I think they're so slick. I love that they all have different proportions and they've all like... They wear their stuff differently and they've customized their shells differently.
Like, Donatello has a soft shell, so he has to rely on his tech to protect him.
Yeah, he's built himself...
That's really cool.
Yeah, he's built himself a battle shell because his shell can't take the same amount of damage that his brother's shells can take. Mikey is like artistic, so he's got stickers all over his shell.
Sorry, yeah. I'm just remembering a scene related to stickers.
Yeah. I just love that they are all proportionally different, and I could draw them, and I wouldn't just be drawing the same turtle 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have actual unique designs. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Watch a couple of the first few episodes, see how you take it. Like, of course our tastes are subjective.
Yeah.
But also understand that both Swifty and I are pedants for good storytelling.
Oh, we really are. And we went into it, and we had, like, complaints about the first couple of episodes. Like, Mike and I weren't taken with the way they handled Splinter to begin with. We were like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know if I like that. Splinter's now one of my favourite characters.
Yeah,
like, I started off really not liking the direction of him, and now I'm like, it's really clever that they did that.
Yeah. You know, something I've always wanted them to do is explore Mikey in a different manner. Like, the artistic side sounds pretty interesting. And maybe explore how creative problem solving could be a very effective strategy rather than making him look like an idiot all of the time.
Mikey doesn't look like an idiot, that's for sure. Mikey does some shit where you're like, what the fuck, Mikey?
Oh, man.
I didn't know you could do that. Holy shit. Yeah, he definitely doesn't look like an idiot in this one.
He doesn't.
That's the thing, it's like, it's not down to Mikey in this series to be the comic relief.
Yeah.
Because all of the turtles are idiots. Not to put too fine a point on it, but they're all teenagers.
Yeah.
They all have their quirks. Like, Leo can't take anything seriously, and like, he's kind of selfish and into himself at times. Donnie is like way too distracted by work and a complete pedant. Raph is like, has too much of a soft spot for his brothers. Like, Mikey isn't careful enough.
Yeah.
He just bounces around the place the whole time.
But he has a dark side to him as well.
Oh my gosh.
Which his other brothers have to keep in check.
Yeah.
They flirt with the idea of wrathful Raph in one episode, but the way they choose to do it, it's so funny. It's really funny.
Raph alone! Yeah, so it's not just down to Mikey in this series to be the comic relief. The show focuses on all of their flaws being potential for comedy, and they all call each other out on each other's bullshit.
But
like real brothers do.
What's really cool about it is that they feel like a family.
Yeah, what's really cool about it is that not only do they call each other out on their bullshit, but they really do care about one another. And that actually shows, like, they care when someone gets hurt, or they try and protect one another as best they can. Because they love one another as a family.
Cool. We got some people wanting to watch it.
Mikey, he's not quite emo. I wouldn't say he's emo, but I'd say that Mikey has a... when you want to deliver bad news to someone and you feel too bad to do it, Mikey doesn't have a problem with doing it. And when Mikey wants vengeance, Mikey wants vengeance. Mikey will raise this city to the ground. Why can you see it? It's really difficult to find outside the US. It's really difficult. I think Amazon has it. I think iTunes has it. If you can't find any legitimate source whatsoever for it, then Kiss Cartoon has it. I've been trying to buy the show for the past 2 weeks. But since I'm locked out of my iTunes account, until the password resets, I have to hang about and wait. But I really want to support them, so I want to make sure I buy the episodes. But it is very difficult to find outside of the US.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons I think a lot of people haven't seen it. I think if it was on Netflix or something, a ton of people would have given it a go and really liked it.
I think we need to let Nickelodeon know that they're doing a good, and they need to make the good thing more available.
Yeah, they do need to make the good thing more available. Yeah, I like how they changed April in this. I'm not sure how many people like the change. A lot of the fans like the change, like the fans of Rise. And I like the change of April. So in this series, April is more of an equal character with the Turtles. She doesn't just pop in to like tell them something's up and then damsel out. And she isn't there just to be a love interest. In fact, there is no love interest with April whatsoever, as far as I can see. She just has a platonic, what is it, familial? Like a family kind of relationship with them. She's almost like the sister.
Yeah.
And she can kick butt as well.
They also completely skip any sort of like her finding the turtles or anything like that. You can get the feeling that she's known them for years by this point.
Yeah, you feel like that happened a long time ago, and she and they have been hanging out like really closely for like the past 5 years or something.
But that also affects how, like, her involvement with them has probably changed her a little as well. Like,
yeah.
It would make sense for her to be the way she was if she had grown up being friends with the turtles.
Yeah, that's true. She's a bit weird, but she's great. Like she kicks butt. You know, but she will just go around to the Turtles' place to hang out and watch movies with them.
She's a love interest in previous series.
Yeah, I think she's Donnie's love interest in previous series, but here she and Donnie are just kind of besties.
Yeah.
Any Casey Jones? I'm not going to tell you if you don't want to know. Yeah, I think isn't she a love interest in 2012 Rise? And she's a love interest in the movies, isn't she? Because the Turtles are like super into her. You know, the Michael Bay movies.
Oh, are they? I
think so.
I kind of blanked on those.
Man, they were some weird movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here she's just a kid. They're all just kids in this, is a thing. Like, I don't know how old they're actually meant to be, but like to me they seem like around 15, 16.
In this one?
Yeah.
Or in previous one?
In this one.
I think they're supposed to be like 13 to 15.
Bullshit.
Well, there's a storyline where it's like, I created you 13 years ago.
That's true, but they were already alive.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying they might have been like 14 to 16 then.
Maybe. I'm not sure, but they're all young kids basically.
Is there any Vanilla Ice?
Is there any Vanilla Ice?
Go
that
ninja,
is important.
go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go.
That is a good question.
Ninja, go ninja. I'm kind of saying it like Splinter says it at the end. I did another funny. I love those movies. I love them so much.
I gotta do Leo's stripes because they're all different turtle species this time too. We touched very briefly on that when we were talking about Donnie being a soft shell. But one of the things I like about the designs too is that the reason for their anatomical differences is because they are all different types of turtles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So Leo is a red-eared slider, which is why it has those red markings. Mikey is a box turtle, which is why he's like a little bit smaller than the others.
I want to look up box turtle.
Raph is a red snapper. And Donnie is a soft shell turtle.
Oh, the Mikey is a box turtle. Oh,
yeah.
just the name.
Mike's looking up box turtles now.
And it is actually orange.
Is it?
Oh.
I gotta get his red slider markings in. So they're not brothers. Well, they are brothers in that the theme of the series is kind of found family. Like, as true brothers as you could ever be without being directly related to one another. Like, and it never comes up that because they're different species, it means technically they're not actually blood related.
No, it's not important. Wait.
You know, just like Splinter definitely is their dad, even though he just found them. And April's their sister, even though she's really their friend. Like, they are brothers through and through. Like, 100% would do anything for one another.
What is Raph's turtle? Because I
a red snapper?
I searched for red snapper, but it's come up with red-eared sliders instead.
Maybe just try snapping turtle.
Snapping turtle. Ah, there you go. Yeah, he's got this spiky shell. He's probably an alligator snapping turtle.
Sam Rainey says, I grew up with wild red-eared sliders and box turtles in Texas, USA. It was so much fun. Oh, yeah, no, we don't have turtles up here. Turtles are not part of our wildlife here. We have hedgehogs and stuff instead. Hedgehogs, foxes, badgers. We don't have raccoons, really. We don't have possums. We have rats.
Soft-shell turtles are creepy.
Oh yeah, they have like really long faces, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Well, Donnie is creepy. You've seen him.
So... Make him say yes.
Make it say yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Florida one. They're weird. The Cantor's giant soft shell turtle.
Oh wow, weird.
Yeah.
It's just like a big lump of turtle. A turtle lump.
I think this is probably more what Donnie is.
Yeah, the one with the really long neck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Razor.
We had alligator snappers too. They are terrifying and not fun. They can snap an arm bone in half. What the heck? What's an alligator snapper?
That one.
Oh, that's cool. It's got the spikes on its shell though, like Raph has.
Yeah, so he's probably one of them.
Oh my gosh, you think he's an alligator snapper?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because the others don't have the spikes.
No, only Raph has spikes.
No, as in the other snapping turtles don't have spikes in their shells.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I guess he is an alligator snapper then.
Yeah, because of the other snapping turtle is just more like that. I love him.
He looks so grumpy.
Hello, Mr. Scott Gillingwater. How are you doing today? He signed his name. Yeah. Turtles be cool, yo.
Yeah, turtles are awesome.
Oh, you don't see his face in my screen.
I wish we had wild turtles around here. That'd be cool.
Turtles be wildin', yo.
Turtles be wildin'. I'm
There
gonna
you
move
go.
his face
Now you can
markings.
see his face. you remember we went to that place that had the turtles and they were climbing up the sides?
Yes. And then one of them fell backwards over.
Yeah.
And then it got trapped in the water filter system.
And it was spinning around.
Yeah, because the water filter system was like a little waterfall and it fell to the bottom of the waterfall. And then it got caught with the waterfall like hitting its shell and flipping it. And it was just like spinning. And Mark and I were like, help the turtle!
No!
Someone save him! I feel like that's the kind of thing that must happen to that turtle like 5 times a day.
Probably. H. Roblin, yeah, we're talking about Rise of the TMNT.
Yeah, we're convincing everyone to watch it.
Dried Frog, yeah, that's we were talking. I mixed up the names. I read both statements and got it wrong.
And the series starts out good and it just gets better and better. So I definitely encourage people to give it a shot. And what you'd probably want to expect from it is like it's a comedy show. And then it gets a bit more serious later on once it's kind of established all the characters.
Oh wow, dude. My tablet is frickin' borked.
Is it okay?
No. I think I need to go and why does this happen? Nice. Mapping. Wow.
Gopher tortoise is adorable. Oh man.
Why would you set yourself to be a portion? Why would...
What's a gopher tortoise? That sounds fun.
We've got a gopher tortoise. A gopher tortoise.
I could go for one of those. Ah! Ah!
I need to see.
Yeah, what is it?
Aww. I typoed it, but Google knows. I like that. That's got a kind of old man feel.
Old man tortoise.
Did you ever see the footage of the guy who disturbed like 2 turtles mating?
Disturbed? No.
And,
what happened?
One of the turtles gives chase.
Oh no!
But just really slowly.
Oh.
For like hundreds of meters.
Oh, hundreds of meters.
He's
Wow,
just
it's
like-
really mad.
Yeah, he's just like, get out of here.
He holds a grudge.
You disturbed him?
Oh man.
Tim says Avatar started as a comedy, but everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
That's very good, Tib.
Void Wanderer, yeah, like similar to the way Avatar kind of has its episodic things, but they're building towards that.
Yeah, I would say that TMNT is more focused on the comedy than Avatar is.
Yeah.
But it does have episodes where things get real. And like I believe that having the majority of the episodes be comical means that when it does get serious, it feels way more serious because it's such a change of pace. That's just my take though. But I really love the comedy because it means that we get to spend time with the characters just goofing around. Like you're getting to know them, seeing them being in ridiculous situations. I'm trying to think of what series I would compare it to tonally.
Fire Art, thank you for the host. I feel like I have seen the
Wonder Over Yonder
bone structure.
was kind of similar, except I feel like Wonder Over Yonder is kind of similar in that the majority of episodes are comedic, but then there are a couple of like episodes where things get real.
Thank you for all the hosts.
Hey, thank
Appreciate
you
it.
very much.
Yeah.
I'd say this feels like it gets a little bit more serious in Wonder, though.
Yes. Also, there are references in the show to things like Evangelion.
Oh yeah.
And there's people working on the show.
The people who are working on the show are fans of some epic stuff, and it shows. And also, even when the series is comedic and the episodes are comedic, there are things peppered through there that are important to the story later. Like the things that you learn about the characters tend to stay relevant, and there's a continuity that runs through the episodes where if something changes, it changes for good.
Yeah.
And if you learn something about a character, it's probably going to be relevant later on. Is that the colour I'm going for Raph's skin?
How many Akira bike slides are there? I judge a show purely on the number of Akira bike slides.
So far I've seen one.
Yeah.
There is definitely one in there. There's an Akira squish scene at one point as well. There is an Evangelion double kick timed attack.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you screamed when you first saw that.
Yeah. Did some good stuff. Do you even want to ask what is an Akira? Akira is a very famous manga series that was turned into an animated movie. And it's kind of regarded as a classic. It's very, very dark. It's beautifully animated. And it's basically set in almost an apocalyptic future.
Yeah.
And
like
focuses on a bunch of friends who are in a bike gang. And what happens when one of their friends get abducted and experimented on. It's really, really good, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it for anyone with a weak stomach. But yeah, it's a classic. You've probably seen a bunch of stuff about it, even if you haven't seen the film itself, because it's referenced in so many things.
The manga was a game changer as well.
Yeah.
For like the history of manga.
The drawings in the manga are like ridiculously beautiful. There's a real style to it too. You can tell if something's from Akira.
Help me! Wake up, Sid! Shut up, Tails!
Oh, we got an emote just now.
Oh wow!
Thanks.
Palbro, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We got a penguin. Wow.
We got a penguin.
Thank you for the
Heck
gifted
yeah.
sub, pal bro.
Was there an Akira bike slide in Bill and Mandy? That's hilarious.
That's cool. There's an Akira bike slide in Isaacin.
Yes, there is, isn't there? Of course there is in Isaacin. Isaacin's purely about the love of animation. Yeah, everything's an Akira bike slide now. So you've probably seen that scene, even if you haven't seen it in the actual movie. You've seen a billion other people do it.
You get an Akira bike slide.
You get an Akira bike slide. How you doing, pal? Bo, 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 bo. Gil and the Glim better have an Akira bike slide. Oh no!
Oh, it's gonna!
Oh, now you've said that I have to give it one. Oh no, what have you done?
We have to.
Kurzak, this is your fault now when it happens. This is because you said that. I hadn't even thought.
I just want a poster.
Yeah.
Of like
Midge walking to a bicycle.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I'll put one in. This is pea sauna all over again. I watched pea sauna the other day.
What's pea sauna?
Okay, this is going to take some explaining.
What the fuck?
Okay. So, Markiplier
Yeah.
and Crank Gameplays made a channel together called Unus Annus, which is a channel where they will upload a video every single day for a year and then delete the channel completely. And basically, the videos are mainly just them goofing around and trying stuff out.
It's a real shame that they did this during, like, that COVID hit.
Yes, what bad timing, I know, right? But one of the things that they did was they got a sauna machine. And they did an episode with the sauna machine. And the sauna machine is a machine where you have like a little tent and you sit inside it with your head poking out and the tent zipped up around you. And then it's got a little device next to it and you pour water into it and it turns the water into steam and steams your body inside the tent. And they were saying, what can we put in this steam sauna that isn't water to sauna ourselves in?
This isn't even the first urine episode.
So they had a beer sauna and they poured like various substances in. And then one of the people on the crew who was filming it was like, you should do a pea sauna.
No.
And Mark and Ethan were immediately like, why would you say that? Why would you say that on camera? Now we have to do pea sauna.
No.
And the thing is, like, pea sauna got put off for the longest time because of Corona. And the last episode that went up of Unus Annus is the first episode where they've both been out of quarantine.
Right.
So
okay.
it was the episode where finally they did pea sauna after people had been harassing them for months and months about where is pea sauna. So they didn't really have a choice because everyone wanted it. It's terrible, though. It's terrible.
Didn't one of them drink the other's pee?
They did. They said they put it through a water filtration system to make it fine, and then drank it.
No.
Yeah. That's...
No. No.
No.
No. Why? No, that's not good content.
Really?
I can't even be in the same room with you while you pee. Never mind drinking yours.
Oh my gosh, why would you even think about my pee and drinking that's... No, don't go there with your brain, Mike. Jeez, oh.
Keep your pee away from me.
Keep your brain away from me.
Help me! Wake up, Sam! Shut up, Tails!
Sam Rainier, thank you for the gifted sub.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Tiff says they drank their own pee, but then they wanted to taste each other's. Ugh. Why?
It's not cool.
That's no bueno, man.
No bueno. No bueno.
Okay, I haven't given Raph any other colours, which means I now have to invent. I must let my creativity fly. Okay, so the red would probably just stay red because the red lighting is red anyway. I feel like you really appreciate the colour direction on this show, Mike.
I do. I really
Just because, like, I'm looking at the red, and the red is like red with a hint of pink. And I'm like, I know someone else who does that with every single red we ever use.
Red with a hint of pink is way better than red with a hint of red.
Red with a hint of red. What red with a hint of yellow?
No.
See you, Alan Alice. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Sleep well.
There's something weird going on with...
Yeah, I creep you out. We were just talking about the pea sauna. Such a bad idea. Like, no good will come of this. Only sadness.
Why is my brush like this now?
What is your brush like now?
No. Maybe I can reset it. Now it's fine. Now it's fine. Whoa.
What is it?
It did some weird kind of spidery jank.
Oh, weird.
Did you hear about the movie? The fairy. Oh, what's it called? It's written by Owen Colfer. It's a kid's name.
Artemis Fowl.
Yeah, did you hear about the movie?
Yeah, I heard about it in the fact that I had a billion videos pop up on my YouTube recommended where they were like, they ruined Artemis Fowl. I was like, I guess it didn't go very well then.
They done fouled the fowl.
Yeah, that's a shame. I really like those books.
Yeah, me too.
I kind of knew they weren't gonna do it justice though.
I used to listen to them on audiobooks.
Oh really? That's cool.
Yeah.
I used to really like having the physical books because they had codes written at the bottom of every page that told a different story that you could translate.
Whoa.
From Dwarven.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I went through and decoded it.
Whoa.
Yeah, super fun.
Pesmat's like, same. I had the codex.
It's so good, right? It was really fun. Go through and you get like a little story about the history of fairy.
That's really cool.
You know, at least we'll always have the books, guys. The books are really good. But yeah, from what I heard, the changes that they made were not very sensical. For one thing, they didn't... I think the biggest change is that they didn't want Artemis to be the villain. So they kind of made him more of a nice guy who's only doing it to like save people he loves.
What?
And also he's really good at martial arts, and also he's like a really cool dude.
What?
Yeah. And it's just kind of like, you kind of missed the point, guys. He's like, he's meant to be an asshole at the beginning because the whole point is it's a redemption story. It's like him slowly realizing why what he's doing is wrong.
Yeah.
And realizing there are things that are more important than restoring his family's fortune.
If you miss out on that, how do you miss the point of the book?
Well,
How do you?
I guess they were worried that people wouldn't like him as a character unless they like got a different villain and made him a nice guy. But they like, I don't want to watch a nice guy trying to save fairies. I want to see a dick trying to capture them for his own gain and then getting smited. Like that's why, yeah.
I don't understand this Hollywood trend of being like, well, we have to make them likable so people like them in the movie. It's just like,
you know, yeah, but the thing is, like, the person whose video I was watching about it made the point that it was ridiculous to do that because they already had a test case which proved that people enjoyed a character that was an asshole in the best-selling book Artemis Fowl, in which everyone really loved the book and the main character was an asshole.
Yeah, the reason you're even making this movie is because of the success of the book.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame for sure. Because I used to love those books, and I probably, if I read them again now, I'd probably still love them.
There's also an example of what they did with Mortal Engines. I haven't seen the film, but I've seen promotional materials from it. One of the characters in Mortal Engines was injured as a child by a sword across the face.
Yes, my favourite character.
And they, of course, didn't go the full, like...
Of course not.
Full hog. Like, a part of that character's childhood is the fact that their mangled face.
That character is meant to be supremely mangled. They're meant to have, like, a cut across, what is it, one eye and their lip as well. So
it's supposed to be, like, through their eye, through their, like, cut
across
off
their
most
nose.
of their nose.
Yeah.
Through their, yeah. And I think I heard from the directors of, like, oh, we need to make sure that the romance between them was feasible or some shit like
what
that. And you're just
oh,
like,
that's so insulting.
But Hester is supposed to be a terrible person as well. Like, acts really like...
I don't think she's a terrible person.
No, wait, okay, let me clarify. She's supposed to have been like ostracized her entire life because of her appearance, which has like made her feel so self-conscious that she puts everyone at a distance, and she's horrible to everyone that she meets, because the defense of that is like, I don't want to be pushed away by you, so I will push you away.
Yeah. And she is a nicer person, like, when you get to know her. And that's what I liked about her, was that there is a romance between her and the main character. And it doesn't matter about her face, and that's like kind of the point. So them trying to make him more attractive so that the romance is feasible is extremely insulting.
Yeah, and it misses so much of the heart to that.
Well, it misses the fact that the reason that they like each other isn't necessarily, like, it's not even like the physical thing is a factor, it's that they get on as people. And it shouldn't matter what her face looks like.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the character has a twin as well, who is really beautiful.
Oh, really?
In the book.
I haven't finished reading the books.
But you have... The thing is the main character loves Hester.
Loves Hester, yeah.
Because of who Hester is.
Yes.
Even though he has a twin copy of Hester who he doesn't love because he hasn't interacted with her in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
so clumsy and awful. It just the moral implications of that sentence making it like viable that they would fall in love is so sickening.
Have more faith in humanity, please. Please. Please.
I don't know if it's that they don't have faith in humanity or if they're just like terrible people who really do care that much about appearance that they can't comprehend someone not being attractive.
Owen Colfer made a book called The Supernaturalist, and it was really, really good.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I'll check that out. I'm just doodling stuff. I don't even know.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Good. That's all that matters.
Is it about naked people with superpowers? I hope so.
The Supernaturalist.
That's Kill la Kill.
That would be great. Yeah, that is Kill la Kill, yeah. Trigger's done that already.
What do you mean you think you found something you're not meant to have?
Mysterious. You want to say what is, but you're going to be super careful here. Source files. Have you found some NDA stuff, Rolando, that you're not meant to have?
Oh, it's hard to see what I'm doing.
Thanks for the heads up, Emlet. We will get on that. Maybe just changing your midtone will help.
Yeah.
Oh no, Rolando! How the heck did you get a hold of NDA material? Was it something that you were working on? You don't really remember how you got them.
Is that better?
I can't tell if it's changed when I look across at Twitch because of the delay.
It's probably. I don't think it's better. I'll just draw with a darker line.
Whoops. Whoops. Need to seal off the edges.
I mean, I could just do it artificially.
no, his belt thing is not central at all. Ah, good to know.
It should be a little better.
Damn it, I want to get onto colouring Donnie. Hurry up, Raph. Say as if it's Raph's fault.
Yeah, Raph's is there.
Raph's the one who's making this take a long time, not me. Bert says, I had to sign an NDA for Sherlock and I was so stressed for a whole year because I wanted to talk about the cool stuff I saw on set. That's so awesome. I didn't realise you got to be on the set of Sherlock. That's so cool. I hear you. I hear you. Like, that feeling when you're working on something super duper cool that you just want to scream about. Like, you just want to shout to the heavens, but you can't. You have to just be quiet and not talk about it or let on. It's very sad. You know, then comes that glorious day when you can finally like scream that you got to work on something. The worst thing is... Sorry?
Kalukale.
Kalukale! The worst thing is when you work on something super duper cool and you can't wait to share it with people, and then the project gets canned.
Oh.
Like a year into development, and you can just never talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes stuff still gets released.
Yeah, but you can't release it.
Yeah.
Vert says, I'm from the live action world, but I want to be in the animation world. Well, the two are very similar and interlinked, so I'm sure that you could totally... You know, you're halfway there. Living on a prayer.
You're halfway there.
Oh, that happened to you. You're in a film called Vampires vs. Strippers and it was going to be amazing. Oh my gosh, that title sounds amazing.
Vampires vs. Strippers.
Vampires vs. Strippers. The thing I never knew I wanted.
Wasn't there a Zombies vs. Strippers movie?
I feel like there was something similar, yeah. But it got canned. That sucks so much. Oh, it's the worst. It's like I wanted to scream about this and now like no one's ever going to know how cool it was going to be.
I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just...
Having fun.
Yeah.
Do it. Have a good time. It's the Not How to Train Your Dragon soundtrack.
I think I want to like paint in color figure. I should probably use reference rather than just doing it.
Weren't you saying the other day that you wanted to do a new project that was centered around something more like Spider-Verse?
I did, yeah.
Do you have any ideas for what kind of thing you would like to do?
It would probably just be an animated sequence, and then I would visually design the color script and stuff.
Oh yeah, the colours would have to be like the thing, right? Like the really striking.
Yeah.
We could plan something out together.
It'd be cool to like
I can provide the animation.
design a Spider-Verse character,
That would be cool.
but I would probably just use Miles.
Miles is so cool. That design's amazing. I think Miles might have my favourite Spider-Man design.
Yeah?
His costume is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
The sequel to the PS4 game is going to be Miles.
It's not actually a direct sequel.
What?
It's more like a side story.
What?
Yep, the sequel's still going to be Peter,
What?
as far as I know. They clarified that it's not Spider-Man 2.
What?
It's like a little spin-off.
No!
I know, it sucks. Just make it Spider-Man 2. But I mean, let's see. We don't know what Spider-Man 2 is going to be like yet. Maybe it still will be Miles, but this one that they revealed with Miles isn't the sequel.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, you still buy it, I'm assuming, so
Yeah, I'll still buy it and play it and stuff.
buy it just to play as Miles.
What I
mean,
want is
what I want.
a Spider-Verse game.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
It looks like they took a lot of influence from Spider-Verse for Miles' movements and such, though.
I saw someone cut the trailer for Insomniac's the Miles one to a track from Spider-Verse.
Yeah?
And it gave me chills.
Well, the movements that they gave him, the animations that the animators gave to Miles, are influenced by Spider-Verse. Like, he does the same kind of jump with one leg up and stuff.
Cool.
The way that he moves is the same as he moves in Spider-Verse, so I think they must have been taking influence from it.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Samrania, see you later. Thank you for coming and hanging out.
Thank you. Multiplayer Spider-Man game when?
Sorry?
Multiplayer
Oh,
Spider-Man game when?
I mean, how do you want that to happen? Just like you can both just move around the city at your leisure
Yeah.
and take on missions together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be real cool.
A Spider-Verse game where it's like, okay, you can be whatever Spider man, girl, woman, person,
Pig.
pig, whatever. I mean, that you could go wild.
You got
be
something
like,
against cartoons?
You could go like OC Spider-Man or whatever. Like, imagine the Spider-Man
Oh,
suit
make
designer.
your own Spider-Man. Oh no. That's really good, Mike. That's really good.
How much would that sell?
It would sell a lot.
How much? Yeah.
I hope they would make it good though. Like, I remember when they made that Sonic Forces game and they were like, you can make your own Sonic OC. And all the Sonic OC artists were like, finally. But then the system was so bad and rubbish for making your character. But they got away with it because they were like, well, we have one though. It doesn't matter if it's not very good or flexible. You can't get this anywhere else, so...
Yeah, imagine you could actually like almost spray paint on like what colors you want to put where on the suit and stuff like that.
That would be amazing.
And then you could choose a different kind of webbing or weaving. You could choose whether you want it to be, you know, armored or like... you could also choose accessories like Spider-Verse where they're wearing trainers and
handbags.
coats and stuff. What do you mean sandbags?
I said handbags. I said, like,
handbag.
accessories. I'm like, I'm not sure that would be super useful for... No, that would be cool though. Like, you could choose what kind of web shooters you want.
Yeah?
Like, do you want the rapid fire web shooters?
Yeah.
Do you want the ones which allow you to do this kind of attack or that kind of attack?
One of them just is the human spider and they're just wandering around as a giant...
Spider-Verse would be the perfect game to do that in though, because you could literally just say, you are a spider person from one of the Spider-Verses.
Yes!
You know? So who's your spider person?
Yes! Could be, yeah.
And then the whole shift happens and you get thrown into like Miles's world or something.
And then, like... It's almost like GTA 5 online.
No, it's not!
What do you mean?
I don't want to spend my time as Spider-Man, like, running aimlessly around doing fetch quests and kicking people out of cars so I can steal their vehicle.
No! What I mean is, in that, you just explore the city and can join up together or whatever.
Yeah, like, it would have to have a good story, though. Like, I hate games where it's just, like, endless boring quests.
Alright.
Stacy told me to go and get this, so
Yeah,
I've got to go to this point on the map, and then there'll be a cutscene, and then I'll do the next thing. Like, I want the actual gameplay content to be interesting, you know? Yeah, that would be so
cool.
rad. I want to make my spider person.
That's one thing I would say about the latest Insomniac Spider game is that the storyline was great. The side quests and stuff got to be a little bit like, it's interesting. They got
not interesting.
They got repetitive because they were centered around very similar stuff each time.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was there was some where it was like sciencey ones. They were probably the most interesting ones for me. Was like, there was things like, there's a gas leak and you need to follow the pipes under the thing, and I was like, okay. And then it was like, someone's pigeons had gone missing, you had to find them, but they're all fetch quests.
Someone's pigeons have gone missing.
Yeah.
I'm Spider-Man.
You're the friendly
Find your own pigeons.
You're the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Have more important things to do.
You got tired of the fighting in the Spider-Man game pretty quickly. There's
The best part is I blew up the wife in GTA 5 and then laughed too hard to continue. Oh no!
There's more depth. It's funny, there's more depth to the Spider-Man fighting than I realized.
Yeah?
Until I'd finished the game and I like...
Oh no!
Well, I'd finished the game, but I was still playing it.
Yeah.
And then I realized there were certain things you could do, and I was like, wait, what?
I mean, that's kind of cool. That implies that there's depth in the combat system.
Yeah, they kind of went like Fable 3-esque.
Oh.
With the fighting.
I wasn't a fan of Fable 3.
No, what I mean by that is a lot of uses out of one button, depending on context.
Yeah.
So you're not having to like do... You're pressing similar buttons, but they'll do different things.
I don't like that.
Oh.
I like having to string together actual commands. I like my action games to feel like they're fighting games.
The fighting is cool, but when you have to clean up those criminal nests over and over and over, yeah, they get progressively harder, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but harder doesn't mean more interesting. It just means the same thing again, but more bad guys or more health or less, I don't know, gauge.
Yeah, there's a certain ability that you unlock, which is you can slow down time after you make a dodge.
Mm-hmm.
I never took that off, and I fought every fight in slow motion from then on.
I see. Hey, we got Raph done.
Doig, let India try Bloodborne. You should try Bloodborne.
I should try Bloodborne. I've heard good things about that game,
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that game's pretty alright.
I need to figure out a way for me to be able to listen to the audio and listen to my dad at the same time.
Right.
Because there's so many audio cues and stuff that I need to be able to figure out how to turn up the volume that's coming out of the speakers.
Oh, I got you. Like, you're dying because you're not hearing certain audio indicators.
Let me put it this way. When I first played Bloodborne, I had my new headphones and I had them plugged into my... Wait a minute. Anyway, I had them plugged into the controller.
Uh-huh.
And the audio in Bloodborne is so unsettling that I had to stop playing.
Yeah.
Because of the audio.
Yeah, that's good. Good audio design, huh?
It unnerved me so much. But now I play it with like a really low setting. Well, it just doesn't come out of the speakers that much. So I have to listen really intently.
Yeah.
but I don't get the creepy ASMR-esque screams in my head anymore. So the game isn't as scary.
Right. And you want it to
I
be
also
scary.
have a 60-year-old man going like, stop. No, listen. Are you listening? I'm like, I'm listening, Dad. Which takes the edge off a little bit. Because it's just like, Michael, listen to me. He's a good sport. I'm playing that later. That's the plan. I postponed it from yesterday to today.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
See,
This entire stream has been an advertisement for the Bloodborne stream later.
Deep Space had scary audio, says Vert. Yeah, I've heard that has scary audio. Like, sound design is such a huge thing in games. It makes such a big difference. Tib says, best game Celeste. I've now beat the main game on that 3 times and I'm still training for the final level because there's so much room to grow. The game wants you to become a master of its controls and intentionally teaches you how to speedrun it. That's really cool. I've heard that Celeste is incredibly difficult, so well done on beating it 3 times.
Should we let's play that or stream that too?
Ooh. If we let's played it, we might have to cut out a lot.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, is that game is meant to be very difficult. I don't know how fun that would be for people to watch us fail a bunch of times. And if we have to edit it, that means that we have to put more time into the editing.
Yeah, that's true.
So it might not be the best game to let's play or stream. It might just be a good game for us to play together.
So you think it's not good for either? Did we just do it?
Potentially, yeah.
Apparently it's therapeutic to watch on stream.
Oh, really? Even though it would just be like, jump, die, jump, die,
Hey.
jump, run, die, jump,
Don't
die.
underestimate. I guess there'd be banter.
Oh, you think you would be playing it?
I bought it.
The face-off from both of us when we're like, who would get to play the controls?
Maybe we could do turn each.
We could do turn each, yeah. I feel like that would get annoying though, because if a death is very frequent, then handing off the controller every time.
Yeah. But yeah. I saw someone playing this game where your only move was to jump.
Uh-huh.
And they kept falling and getting more and more and more.
Was it Get Over It?
No, it was I don't know what it was called, but they had to it was like vertical platforming. They just kept going up and up and up and up and up. But it was like you had to hold down the button for the height of the jump, so you had to judge it every jump.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the one you're in a pot.
To Get Over It.
I wish I could say that I completed Get Over It, but I haven't.
No, you did get into that game though. I was like, Mike, are you sure you want to do this to yourself? And there was a lot of screaming and you playing it.
What do you mean screaming and me playing it?
Well, you were playing it and screaming because you kept falling.
I would say that I grunted more than I screamed.
There were some desperate no's as you fell and realised that the fall took you right back to the beginning.
I stopped playing. When I did that, I stopped playing.
You were like, I see what you are, game. I see what you're doing to me.
Yeah, because the
way that the level is laid out
it's like that, and
it's
it fell
clever.
here.
Yeah, it loops so that if you fall at a certain point, you will fall right back to the beginning. After having spent 40 minutes to get where you are, it just erases your progress completely.
Is his name actually Bennett Foddy or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That's why it's called Bennett Foddy's Get Over It. But yeah, I agree. That is a good game design. You know, a very simple goal, deliberately frustrating and slippery controls, and like the ability to just set yourself right back to the beginning.
The audio.
Plus an audio that mocks you for
Yeah.
doing so.
The audio is so calm. You're like, I like that they made Dan play that.
Very funny. It's the kind of game that anyone can pick up and play because the controls are so simple.
I should have been playing that this morning.
Oh my gosh. I think that would have made you feel worse.
I keep getting ideas of like on the start screen just playing like Super Smash Brothers.
You wouldn't stop is the thing when the stream starts.
I know. I would just be like, wow, I'm smashing now though. I had a few games of Smash yesterday.
Did you win?
I won a couple of them.
Yeah, dude, that must mean that you're getting better.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I managed to smash Verdi.
You did not.
I did. I smashed her off the stage, India.
Holy shit, did you win? No, but you got a life off her. You got a stock down.
I survived longer in a match in which Verdi went out earlier than me.
That's amazing. Bertie is our pal. She's amazing at Smash. She kicks everyone's butts at Smash. So that's a big achievement.
I feel like Celeste would be similar to Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was kind of meditative. I've just started drawing a spider dude now.
Celeste isn't a rage game though, it's a meditation game. Okay. Colour me interested.
Maybe I should invent a spider OC.
Oh, Hollow Knight was fantastic. I'm excited for Silksong, the next Hollow Knight game.
Oh yeah.
Silksong will be coming soon. Or at least I hope it will. Are Donnie's goggles when he puts them down, are they the same size? I feel like one might be bigger than the other.
Spider bear, I just give them antlers. Yeah. That won't come back to haunt them. Spider bear.
Come on, Donnie, just give me one picture of you just like with your goggles down so I can see. It looks like the red one might be slightly bigger. I think it is. Yeah. Cool. Alright.
India.
Yeah.
Spider bear.
That's great.
Thank you.
Okay.
I mean, there's been a couple of fifth turtles in various iterations of the turtle series. There was Venus in one of the live-action TV series, and then more recently in the comics, there's another turtle, another female turtle, who used to be human.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a plot point.
So she's like a reverse mutant turtle.
Kind of, yeah.
Like, whereas they used to be turtles and now they're humanoid, she used to be human and now she's turtle-ish?
Yeah. She's still a humanoid turtle.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily like them adding a bunch of people to the cast. I don't know. I guess if the character is super cool and it fits in, then fair enough.
For some reason I drew like the back of a turtle shell. I didn't mean that. I guess
yeah.
I started thinking about turtles.
I started just always thinking about the turtles.
The latest one, I don't think she has turtle boobs. The Venus one, I think she had.
She had. Oh, I hope she didn't have turtle boobs. Please no. Spare me. Spare me. Like, one of the things I appreciate about Rise, just to ping back onto that for a sec, is that Rise has like made a concentrated effort to add as much variety as it can in its cast. So you can tell that the writers of Rise were conscious that there aren't a lot of female characters in TMNT. So every opportunity they get to like make a new villain or badass character, they make them female, which is awesome. Like, there's a ton of really cool female characters in Rise that I really like.
Yeah.
Foot Recruit is one of them. Foot Recruit is fantastic. Oh my gosh, Foot Recruit is so funny.
So this is the design of the female turtle in the comics now.
You know what? That looks pretty cool.
Whereas this was the female turtle back then.
Oh! Oh, it's everything I hate.
Plaster on boobs.
Oh, come on. Plaster on boobs are so bad. Please don't.
She had mystic powers.
Cool. I mean, I'm okay with mystic powers. I think it makes more sense in a series like Rise where you kind of have established that mystic powers exist, but...
I mean, I think they've given her clothing, but I think she's wearing the same clothing that she wore when she was a human, so...
Yeah. As long as she's not wearing, like, gender-coded clothing, I'm kind of okay with it.
No, it's kind of, you know...
It seems like it's
Shinobi-esque.
just neutral to me, which is nice.
Yeah.
Get them turtles out of here! Never.
Wait.
Make me.
That's slightly different. Are they trying to change their face here?
Wait, why can I not flood fill
What
this?
is the...
What the problem?
Eh.
Weird. But it says women wear clothes and men are naked. Yep, that's how it goes. I wish they could just have the females also naked, so that it's like, yep, nothing to see here, nothing to hide, nothing to sexualize.
Yeah. What the hell? I mean, your fan favorite Sonic does that.
Yeah, I've had my
Except for
rants.
in the Sad AM where the character just wears a waistcoat.
One of the reasons why Sat I Am is my favourite series is the designs are consistent in that series.
Although there's one French fox.
Yes,
that
but
wears
that is his
clothing.
character, Michael.
Oh, his character is his clothing.
He's very vain. So you can completely understand why he'd still be wearing his like princely regalia even though it's basically the dystopia.
Yeah.
Because he's like clinging on to who he is.
Alright, it's 10 AM. I think we should call the stream.
Oh my goodness. I only just got to Donnie. That's okay, I can finish Donnie next week.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut you off.
Sally actually was in one of the games. She was in Sonic Spinball.
Can we get a good quick look at India's redesign of Rouge? I don't know. You have to try and find it.
Yeah,
in her
I don't think I saved that.
Names. You didn't save that.
No, I don't think I saved that. I'm sorry.
You will have to find it in the VODs then.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't even know when you did that.
I just had a big rant basically where I was like, Sonic girls should not wear clothes because it implies that there is something underneath there that they are hiding, and that makes them easier to sexualize. And like the male characters just don't have anything, which is fine because like that's how I like my Sonic characters, non-sexualized. So I did like a fast design of one of the gals.
You
and
also
how you
gave
could just give them a body that wasn't...
Didn't you also give her like a big nose? Big bat nose?
Oh yeah, I did, because I thought the bat nose was kind of cool. Like, one of the things that I don't like about the Sonic designs is that it feels like they all have basically the same face template that they use for whatever animal. And I don't think that makes sense. Anyway, I won't complain too much about the Sonic designs. I have problems with them, but that's just me as a fan having problems with them.
I draw to Sonic.
Yeah, Cream's dress is pretty cute. I don't really mind like certain characters having clothes if it makes sense for the character. The problem I have is all female characters having clothes and none of the male ones having clothes.
Yeah, if it was either or, like all the characters wore clothes or none of the characters wore clothes,
like you said, Antoine wears clothes because that's kind of like his deal. He still doesn't have pants, but he has like a military jacket, and that kind of makes sense for his character. So I'm okay with some females having clothes and some not, and some males having clothes and some not. It's just when it's exclusively all females do, it starts to feel kind of targeted and weird.
Tibbs is like, Sonic has gloves and
And
shoes.
shoes. That's true. You got me there, Tibbs. I ain't got no argument against that. Damn, she got me. I'm gonna go to the store wearing just shoes and gloves and see what happens.
Peasant says, in some of the comics, Silver wears Hawaiian shirts and sun hats and matching shorts, and it's cute as fuck.
Holy shit, that's brilliant. The thought of Silver wearing a Hawaiian shirt immediately like makes me like Silver about 10 times more. That's really cool. I'm into that.
Does Big the Cat have clothes?
No, he has sandals, and that's it, and gloves.
He has a belt.
Oh, sorry. Okay, he has a
sandals,
belt.
and gloves. Froggy.
Froggy.
You guys just wait. We've got Jordan editing the Sonic Adventure episodes.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll be able to release India completely beast moding Big the Cat's playthrough.
I don't know if Beast Mode and Big the Cat go together, Mike.
You totally were just like, gonna find Froggy, found Froggy, caught Froggy, next.
Yeah, well, you know, it doesn't have to take a long time. If you... I don't know.
If you play the game.
Competently.
Yeah.
I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just saying I don't think it was that hard.
Do you think it was given a certain reputation of being difficult because of a certain playthrough?
Well, I think the button prompt for hooking Froggy is easy to miss, is the thing.
Yeah.
But someone in the stream did call us out for apparently like it is there. Like it does tell you.
Really?
So
it doesn't make sense that you only need that one for Froggy and not for any other fish though.
I agree.
But maybe that's the added difficulty of like, oh no, you don't want to catch the fish. And if you get sucked in, losing a life for not catching the fish is bullshit. Big doesn't get many opportunities to gain lives.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess he has equal opportunity of collecting the rangs, but he's so slow that collecting the rings is not fun.
I think when you were playing it, you enjoyed the slow characters more, from what I remember.
They were easier to control.
Yeah.
But Amy, though.
I thought you liked playing as Amy.
Amy was such a, like once you got in the rhythm, it was fine. But Amy was even more frustrating than Sonic when she got, like, stopped.
Because you were like, I really like the way this feels when you were playing Amy.
Amy's double hammer attack jump thing is really fun.
It's really satisfying, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got distracted talking about Sonic Adventure. Sorry, guys. Okay, for Donnie, I do need to like draw his mouth in, or it's not going to work. Turns out.
India, who is Jommeh? Jommeh?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe it's someone that you followed.
Mouse doodles while chatting. They're with Hyun's dojo. I don't know. I don't remember following this person, but they streaming. I'm looking for someone to raid is all.
Well, probably if you followed them, they're pretty cool.
I don't think I've ever watched them. So I got a bunch of recommendations way back. So that they might be someone who doesn't stream that often. Or they stream at a time I never see them. They drew Spider-Gwen.
Oh, that's cool.
and some crabs with a knife. Yeah, okay. I think we'll raid them.
Cool.
I've never raided them before. I like raiding people we've never raided before. So, yeah.
Yay.
Do you think Big poops in the sand? I don't.
Probably, yeah. I think so. I think he does. I think he buries it.
Amy needs a personality besides non-consensual marriage.
Yes. Yes. That's true. Amy needs something other than just I like Sonic as her personality. I don't like Amy as a character because I think she's not really a character. I would like them to write her better.
Oh. Domo is I've just been told Domo's also drawing Spider-Man. Miles,
Domo!
Peter, and Gwen Spidey 3-piece part 4.
Okay, well I mean I love Domo. I think Domo's fantastic.
I love Domo.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Since we have a few people from the 7th Cards raid, and we probably have some new people, we can raid Domo then.
Okay, let's raid Domo. Domo's awesome. Do you want to explain who Domo is, or?
Domo's a comic artist. He works predominantly with DC. I think he's currently working on it's part of the Sandman universe that they've got going. I think he works on House of Whispers. But he's super chill. I mean, he has a video in the background of his stream on another monitor that is just playing like a fire, like a house, not a house fire.
Oh, the like Netflix fire thing.
Like, what do you call that?
I don't know.
Fireplace, that's it. I was like, house fire. No, wait, no.
House
just
fire.
Fire.
Not quite.
Oh, it's so wholesome. So yeah. 60 viewers currently. Well done, Doig Swift. Oh, that was mostly that was mostly 7th.
Yeah, thank you everyone for sticking around from 7th Chord streams. We really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll do a little shill. We stream, if you're new here, we stream weekdays at the same time, Monday through Friday. And usually we're working on animations, but Indy just finished animating something, so now she's kicking back and having some fun.
Yep.
And I'm ill. I was more ill.
But yeah, so if you want to come and join us next week, you're like totally welcome to.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now, I hope everyone has a great time in Domo's stream. Domo's awesome. Really cool comic artist, super friendly dude.
Oh, that's really cool to know, Pesmat. Palbro has become fast friends with us. We really appreciate all the support that he's given us.
Yeah.
He's a mod. He's one of our most generous viewers, bringing people in, the subscriptions and stuff. Yeah, it's been really cool, and we really appreciate you, pal, bro. Yeah, Domo raid, Domo raid, Domo. Okay, raid the Domo raid. Pal is a okay. First out, shout out. Pal, bro, fella. If you don't, you probably already Yeah, there we go. It worked. You redeemed a Trashbot. Teach Trashbot to remind raiders to double-click the Doig Swift icon to count as a real viewer.
Oh, that's a good idea. And then you don't have to vocally do it every time.
Tibbs like, wow, is this stream still ending?
Yeah, Tibbs, this is... Whenever we say, okay, time to call the stream, it's always going to be like a good 10 minutes before we actually end up leaving.
Raid channel. I'm doing it. I'm picking. Are you okay to end, India?
Yeah, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, clicking it. I'm going to hide your artwork now.
Bye-bye, Donnie.
Bye-bye, Donnie. We've been Doig and Swift, and we really appreciated y'all coming by. We'll be back on Monday.
Yeah.
Or I will be back later on today.
Oh yeah, you will. You'll be playing Bloodborne with your dad.
I'm going to be playing Bloodborne. My dad's going to be on the voice chat. It's a fun, it's a chill time. Probably around about 8 p.m. my time, which is in
GMT.
10 hours from now. So yeah. Thanks for coming by.
Have a great time at Domo's stream, and may the rest
of your day
be filled
with
Adventure!
Yeah, tonight, Kurzik. I postponed it from yesterday. Alright, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Start with me.